It's called Camp Magic for a very good reason. It's a place where kids can be kids and leave a traumatic experience at the front gate.
These kids are having a ball.
How have the first couple of days of camp been?
Fun.
Fun.
Good and fun.
That's
fantastic.
That's fantastic.
It's exactly what they need. They've been forced to face enormous challenges far beyond their years.
Feel the Magic is a place for grieving kids to come and meet other kids the same as them. They've all lost someone really important to them.
Feel the Magic helps kids who've lost a parent, a guardian or sibling. And at Camp Magic, they learn coping strategies and build emotional resilience.
It mainly made me more confident to tell more people about what happened and stuff.
Siblings 11-year-old Michael and 13-year-old Giselle have returned to Camp Magic for the second time. 10 years ago, they tragically lost their 2.5-year-old brother, Casper. Mum Genevieve is bravely sharing their unthinkable story.
I was on a mission to buy some bread rolls for our business, and I said to the kids, you know, just wait in the car, espera, which is wait in Spanish, while I took the trolley back. And I remember when I got back to the car on the return from putting the trolley back by the shop, I sat there and it was absolutely silent. And then when I reversed, it went over a bump. And I stopped and looked behind me, and then I saw Casper wasn't there. I jumped out of the car, ran around the back to the front, and I found him lying face up under the front of the car.
Life would never be the same.
He loved the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, and he'd do this little dance like a little penguin. And sometimes that song will come on and, you know, it's bittersweet. So it brings me joy, but I also feel like crying.
The Engleharts are learning to cope with their loss. Michael's taken up ice hockey and Giselle loves ice skating.
How do you find these sports help the kids?
It's really beneficial on so many different levels. The proprioception, so their body awareness really helps with the trauma and their emotional regulation. And the community. Much like Feel the Magic, it's about the community.
Giselle's training as often as she can, and she hopes to compete soon. She says Feel the Magic's given her the confidence.
What was it like when the kids walked through the door at home after being at Feel the Magic camp?
Yeah, it's just incredible, the difference. Like I really, for the very first time last July, I saw them to be happy children. You know, it was like a massive weight had lifted off my shoulders, off their shoulders. It was incredible.
I lost my dad, and it was a very slow, painful journey over 4 years. And then 3 days after his passing, my grandmother died, so...
It must have been very difficult.
Yeah.
First-time campers Ellie and Emily have both lost their fathers.
What have you learnt so far at camp?
That it's okay to cry or talk about the people you've lost, and being here has made me a little bit more happy because we've been talking about it, and it makes me feel much lighter than keeping it in.
At Camp Magic, each child is paired with a trained volunteer mentor who provides emotional support. This year, father-daughter duo Olivia and Tim are both mentors. Now 18, it's Olivia's first time on the job. It's dad Tim's 6th.
I think being a camper, your mentor gives so much to you, to be there for you through the weekend and support you and go through the emotions with you. And I think it sort of really changed my life a lot. And so I think I really just wanted to be able to give back and be able to do that for another camper.
At the age of 12, Olivia lost her sister, Stephanie.
She was at a friend's sleepover, and the following morning she suddenly collapsed. And it turned out that between her heart and left lung, she had a tumour that was growing, and that's what, yeah, she sort of went into respiratory arrest and cardiac arrest, and they had to call a ambulance to come around to do CPR.
Feel the Magic has helped Tim and Olivia come to terms with their devastating loss.
When we dropped her off to camp, we were all a bit nervous, but then after camp was finished and we picked her up, it was like a different child.
You have to see it to believe it, but Camp Magic is a happy place. Among the group sessions and expert-led workshops, these kids are given the opportunity to be kids.
While they're here, they do a series of psychoeducation therapeutic sessions, and we empower them to be able to self-soothe, self-care and self-regulate. But outside of those therapeutic sessions, they just do fun activities like tie ropes, and they just play, have fun.
Christy is co-founder of the organisation, which has been operating since 2013.
We are very much in the preventative space of helping kids to avoid long-term mental health issues.
This year, 2025, is Camp Magic's 10th anniversary, a decade of dedication.
We're teaching them life skills that even a child who hasn't had a bereavement needs to know how to regulate their emotions, what to do and who to ask for help when they need it. There's nothing wrong with them, they just need that little bit of help and support to get through.
Was that awesome? Yeah. Is that the best part of camp so far? Yes. Nice to see you, Michael. Have fun. You too. Bye.
And magic is the right word, isn't it? Such a wonderful cause.